All right, what is going on, my dudes? So we're back here today with what's going to be a very interesting video to watch. I'm going to try my best to make this work. So I initially, recorded this whole thing live, this Realm of Legends clear live that I was going to do with these new synergies, and the sound was just so distorted, man. I had like 2 videos I recorded that the sound just did not work, so I have to re-commentate over them. But I think that might be a good thing, man. I think it might be a good thing to go through it now with an opinion that's like, predetermined. I know how to feel about all this stuff. So Odin, right? The new champion in the game. A champion I've wanted in this game for a very, very long time. I'm very disappointed. I usually don't make videos on champions that disappoint me. I just let it go. I always give feedback to Gamam. I always say how I would improve champions I don't like. Maybe we can work towards doing this. Maybe we can make them better like this. And I'll do everything I can to try and make a better champion for the community, for the other players of the game, right? And I usually don't go on YouTube and be like, I don't like this champion because of this. But I'm going to do that today. I'm going to tell you why I don't like Odin. Because here's my issue. I like Odin. But then there's this mechanic called Odin Sleep. And the next fight, I don't like Odin. But then when someone else has a fight, then I like Odin again. He has these synergies that look really good on paper, but in reality, they aren't the best, and I'm going to show you them today. And the one that we're going to be focusing on in this video is with Thor and Angela, okay? So, for Thor, plus 5% buff duration for each fight the team has won. And for Angela, plus 5% buff potency for each fight the team has won. So, in theory, that sounds great. In reality, if you're doing like a Cavalier event quest or an uncollected quest or in any Act 6 or anything, you're going to have like 5 or 6 fights. So in reality, it's going to be like a 25% buff duration or buff potency increase by the end of the fight. So, is it nice to have? Yes. Is it game-changing? No. This one, we're bringing along with Strife here. Thor activating a special attack grants 3 Fury buffs, each granting 10% attack rating for 6 seconds. That's going to be really, really useful for, showcasing that Fury length, right? But yeah, and then also with MCOC here, he has a very important synergy with Odin. When dealing a burst of direct damage using Special 2, the damage threshold of each burst is increased by 150% of Odin's base attack rating, all right? This synergy is really, really important for Odin's damage. That's another thing I don't love about him, man. That should just be in his kit. Shouldn't have to bring along MCOC, man. We got some more crit rating and some more health, or more attack, right? Yeah, okay, so, let's jump in, man. We're not running the Suicide Masteries in this video, okay, because Thor and Odin aren't the most suicide-friendly champions. That's just how it is. But let's just go ahead and let's jump in here against Winter Soldier, okay? I think I was talking here about the Odin Sleep, but let's talk about what Odin Sleep does, okay? At the start of Odin's first fight as an attacker, every fight as a defender, he gained Odin Sleep's effects. So I don't like how he's fine as a defender, but he's super not as an attacker, right? He has to go through hoops as an attacker. When the teammates win a fight, at the start of the next fight, gain Odin Sleep's effect. Odin Sleep grants the following effects: a Fury buff and an Armor up buff. Now, why is that important? That's really important because Odin's whole kit, it revolves around getting as many buffs as he possibly can, and then doing burst damage with the Special 2, okay? So every other fight, you can get that really good burst damage. As you can see right here, the last hit deals a burst of direct damage for each of Odin's unique buffs. Every other fight, you'll have 2 more. Okay? Not every fight. Every other fight. So yeah, we'll jump in here against Winter Soldier, and like, full disclaimer, he's gonna look freaking awesome, man. He's gonna look awesome. But I'm telling you, he doesn't look like that when he's not in his Odin Sleep form. Let's jump right in. And we'll go over how to play him. I love playing him. That's my problem. Right off the bat, I want to knock down the opponent, okay? And then I want to knock them down again. When you knock down an opponent, you gain an Odin Force charge. When you knock them down twice, you gain your next either Special 1, Special 2, Special 3, or Heavy Attack is going to have an Odin Force effect. The Special 1, we got 2 buffs. The True Strike is always there, and that Bulwark, that buff, comes from when you have the Odin Force. Now we knock him down again. Now we have a lot of buffs here. Watch this. We're going to knock him down. We have 6 Energizes now, okay? So now we're going to build up to a Special 3. Look at how much power we're gaining. Our offensive combat rate is so good, all right? Now, one thing with Odin's buffs here, okay, they're paused pause when you're near the opponent, okay? So we're knocking him down. That's totally fine that we lost our buffs. It doesn't really matter. We have our Odin Force ready to go. Going to activate the special 3. For the Odin Force ability on the special 3, it's really good. It gives you a buff, increased duration buff that increases it by like 25%. And it also reactivates every buff that you've had in the fight, as you can see. So now at this point, we have to knock down Winter Soldier one more time here to get that Odin Force ready to go. Really nice damage on the heavy attack. And now we're going to have some really amazing burst damage because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buffs. Watch. Just watch the damage. Really good stuff. If I had the dexterity buff as well, it would have been over 100,000. So now at this point, one more heavy attack. Odin Force is ready to go again. And now I have to go for this one more time. Over 100k special 2, back to back to back to back to back. And it's really awesome, man. But one other thing I forgot to mention is that it works a lot better. You know, I believe it has something to do where it gets stronger the higher the health pool that your opponent has. Okay? So if you're in like an Act 6 fight or an Act 7 fight where the opponent's health pools are lower, it's not going to feel as good. Or like have event quest or whatnot. It's not going to feel too good, man. So now Odin has to sleep. After a really fun Realm of Legends fight. Now he has to sleep. So now we're going to fight Captain Marvel with OG Thor. Now OG Thor is fun. I usually play him with Suicides, and his damage is a lot better with Suicides, I'll tell you that. One cool thing about Odin, though, is he has these pre-fights. A lot of people are freaking out over these pre-fights. They're like, yo, these pre-fights are game-changing, man. Like, seriously, like, I'm not trying to discredit anybody's opinion. A lot of people are really freaking out of them. They're like, oh, this is going to change the game. If people think that way, that's totally cool. Me, I can't even stress enough how useless I think these things are. I think they're useless. Freaking useless, man. The first one, each fight gaining the definite altitude buff, increasing potency of fury, armor up, and precision buffs by 13%. That's cool. 13%. Not too bad. Do you need it? No. Should you sacrifice a spot on your team for it? No. You shouldn't. I don't think you should. I'm going to activate it with OG Thor. We're going to have the Strife synergy, and I'll tell you honestly, I use Thor a lot. I could hardly tell the difference. But, you know, there's also the shock resistance one. Increase shock resistance by 80%. Should you do that? No. Don't do that when you have Thing, Doctor Doom, Mole Man, Terrax even now, who are 100% shock immune. And now some people are going to say like, oh, well, Mike, not everyone has those champions. Nobody has Odin. You know? Nobody has Odin yet. Just bring a shock immune champ, if you can. And there's this one. Each fight, gaining a definite protection buff, preventing the loss of more than 18% health from a single source. Alright, so you get hit from a 5-hit combo. You're going to have 10% health left. Congrats. I hope that you were over 90% health before you ate that combo. I don't want to say just don't get hit, but usually when I die in a fight, it's from more than just one combo, dude. And yeah, as a 6-star, it's 15%. So you have a more, you know, you have more leeway there. But is it going to be worth bringing him on a team for that protection? I don't think so. I would rather have Heimdall. I would rather have Heimdall's unstoppable and indestructible buff, personally. But we're going to activate the aptitude and go in with Thor. Okay, so all of his fury buffs are going to be 13% better. The ones that grant plus 10% attack from Strife. Okay, now we're going to fast forward through this fight a little bit here because it's a very long fight. A lot of these fights are very long. Okay, there's some cool stuff here that we're going to talk about as we go along. I'm going to show you something really cool with Angela later on. We're going to skip towards the end once we see, like, you know, I want to show you the difference in the potency and also the duration of the Furies. So watch this, okay? We're going to go for a special 2 into a special 1. Watch the special 2 here, okay? See the Furies? They're going kind of fast. They're going kind of fast. We have to rush towards a special 1, and we get 1 hit off to have the 7 Furies, okay? So keep in mind that synergy with Odin is that every fight that the team wins, you get plus 5%, you know, duration on that Fury. So remember how long those Furies lasted, okay? I'm going to find a spot to skip forward to in the video. Now we've made our way to Black Panther at this point, okay? we've won a couple fights now, right? And then we've won 6. So this should be a 30%. A 30% increase. So this of duration. So this is what it would be like if you brought Thor and Odin and Strife into Cav every month, right? This is the duration of Furies you can expect without any other synergies like the Ronin and Black Bolt 1 or Captain America Infinity War, who already gives you 25% increased duration without Odin. But let's see. Special 2. Okay, there's a decently noticeable increase here. We have all of our Furies and we're able to get a full combo off before it goes away. That's a nice increase, man. Keep in mind, you'll only have that for one fight. Why can't it just be that Odin makes all of OG Thor's Fury buffs flat 25% longer duration? Why is it 5% per fight that you win? Because it's really not going to be too useful until like the end of the quest. And who's using OG Thor as their main clearer? Let's be honest, man. And then you also have to bring along Strife for it to be really useful. I'm the biggest Thor fan in the world, especially in this game. And I'm not going to be using Thor as my main clearer. Right? I don't know. Man. Let's find something else to see here. So this is going to be pretty cool. Scarlet Witch. Okay. In Realm of Legends, Scarlet Witch, when you crit her, puts on a poison debuff on you. So you usually have to bring a poison immune champion. Angela has a new kit. It's really, really cool. Pretty much at 6200, 3 buffs. You're immune to damaging debuffs. Now, Odin gives Angela a really nice boost here, actually. If you give Angela just 2 is all she needs. Just 2 of those pre-fights, okay? We gave her the shock resist one, and we gave her the other one, the safety net one, okay? She's going to be immune to damaging debuffs at the start of the fight. You can give her the aptitude one as well, and if you give her the aptitude one, that's actually going to make her a lot stronger. It's going to be nice for her because she gets a lot of buffs as well. And keep in mind, there's a synergy here for Angela, okay? That for every single fight that you do, same as Thor, you get plus 5% potency on the buffs. Now keep in mind, we're going to be critting a lot, okay? You're not going to see any poisons at all. Not even once in the entire fight, because we always have those 2 permanent buffs, and we always have another buff at least. Right? So I'm not going to show you this whole fight, because she starts putting a lot of weaknesses and fatigues on me, right? But I just think it's really cool how you pretty much can be instantly debuff immune with a high Sig Angela at the start of the fight. Now, if your Angela is like Sig 20, having those those buffs on you are going to go a long way. So that could be useful for you. If you're a big Angela fan, you have her at like Sig 20. Okay? That's where Odin's pre-fights are going to be useful for you, and then she'll get better as the time goes on, right? I'm not going to show you this whole fight. We're going to move on a bit, okay? Let me get there. I'm going to show you a little bit of this. In the moment, I was like freaking out a little bit. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through Wolverine. Then I was like, wait a minute. I could use Mangog and just stagger the heck out of him. And I'm not going to show you this whole fight because we didn't go for a single damage rotation with Mangog this entire fight. I just wanted to see if once I went for the first special one, if I could keep regeneration off of him the entire time. And I did. Man. We just kept spamming special 1. It did like hardly any damage. We stayed enraged for most of the fight, because when you're enraged, every single hit that you do has a 70% chance to put a stagger on. And then if you finish your combo, 5-hit combo, you're going to pause and rage, and every time you stagger something, you're going to pause and rage as well. So we were enraged very, very often throughout this fight. We're going to skip forward a bit. As you can see, we're doing really well. Our health is topped up. He's not regenerating. It's very, very, very slow. Very, very slow, and we ended the fight like this. 95% health, really, really cool stuff, but it took a lot of hits for a 6-star rank 3 champion. Let's take a look. 251, dude. Isn't that crazy? 251 hits it took. 251. I'll show you one more fight here with Odin against Black Bolt. Because as I was going along through Realm of Legends, I was getting more confident with Odin. I was like, all right, I really understand how to use him now. So like I said, man, I explained it in that first fight to you. But now you'll just see I'm playing him better, okay? So right out of the bat, I like to do 2 heavy attacks right into a special 1, okay? Now I get a bunch of buffs on me. Now I have to do 2 heavy attacks in a row, okay? And what that's going to do is I'm going to set up my Odin Force here, and then I'm going to get these 6 energizes there, okay? Now I can very easily build to special 3, and I have to knock him down 1 more time before I get there. So now I'm good to go, okay? Going to go for the special 3 with the Odin Force active, all right? Really cool special 3 animation, by the way. In my opinion, at least. I think it's awesome. Now, going to go right in. I have to knock down the opponent 1 more time. I have to knock down Black Bolt 1 more time. There we go. Really nice reach on the heavy attack, by the way. I like that a lot. Okay, now, going to build to the special 2. We're already doing nice damage. Come on. I want to use it with the dexterity buff here. So 12k. Look at that passive damage. A lot of that is because of MCOC as well. MCOC definitely helps. But yeah, he's already down to 43% health, man. So good stuff there. Knock him down again, just build up to a special 2, and that's really going to be it. That's going to be it. Oh, getting a little bit of lag there. What happened there? Yeah, at this point, bait out the special 2. I'm going to go for our own special 2 in just a second here. We got the dex buff. Let's go for it again. 30k crit, 10k original part, and then 100k. It's 140k special 2. He's really fun in Realm of Legends. He feels like he was made for Realm of Legends, man. Fortunately, you can't really judge a character by Realm of Legends, though. It's quite unfortunate. But now, we are all ramped up. These synergies are all ramped up, okay? Thor should have, like, plus 45% duration on the Furies, and Angela should have plus 45% potency on her buffs. So, let's do the same cycle we were doing. Going for the special attack right before the other special attack and seeing how many hits we can get off with this 45% duration, okay? Let's check it out. Gonna build up below a special 3, I guess, first. Almost there. Almost there. Our natural Fury looks like it's lasting a long time, which is nice. Right there. That's the first set from the special 2. This is still from the special 1. So clearly, that's just from the special 1. There's a nice difference. However, man, there aren't too many places in the game where you're going to be doing 9 fights before you fight the boss. Okay? But it does make a nice difference. Unfortunately, man, how useful is that really going to be for you when you're using OG Thor? Why not, man? Why can't Odin just make Thor really freaking good? Why can't you just give him plus 50% duration? Let's check out Angela here, plus 45% potency. I understand not wanting to give Angela plus like 50% potency right out of the gate because she's already freaking potent as it is. But you're going to see some really nice numbers from Angela here, and keep in mind this is without the Odin aptitude pre-buff. Her special attacks do like no damage, by the way, so you can't judge by that. You gotta go by the basic hits. All right, let's see. Beautiful. Let's get hit by a special 1 first, just in case. Okay. 11k medium, 24k heavy attack. As a rank 5 5-star. It's really good. But when are you gonna have to use her after 9 hits? Maybe if you're using her in Abyss? Maybe if you're using her in the Labyrinth? Aside from that, and aside from the obvious, Realm of Legends, I'm just not sure, guys. This Realm of Legends run took me over 35 minutes. Now, you were seeing some cool yellow numbers, and you were seeing some long Furies, and it may look cool. And it's very easy to, hype up the champion and spin it around that way. And a lot of people very often accuse me of, oh, just hyping up the champion. Guys, I only hype up a champion if I think they're worth hyping up. I hyped up Strife because I think he was worth hyping up, man. And 2 days later, Legacy almost soloed the Collector with him in Abyss. 2 days later, Cam was like, yeah, I went through all of Abyss with 8 revives with this team with Strife. And then I did a Strife solo Labyrinth by himself. I used like 2 items, 2 revives. I hyped up Cosmic Ghost Rider when he first came out. I don't think I was wrong about that one. I usually don't make videos on champions if I don't think that they're worth making videos on. But I'm just so disappointed in Odin, man. Like, I know so many people wanted him to be the Cosmic Apocalypse, and he's not. He's not. He's not. It's going to be fun to mess around with his pre-fights in certain places. I am sure that they will come in handy. I'm not saying they won't. But, like, when you have a character like Odin, he's like Apocalypse level, man. Like, that's, like, in the comics, man, like, of notoriety coming into the game. I just wish that, like, Odin would impact the game in a way APOC did, even in a way that Cosmic Ghost Rider, even in a way that Strife did. Who the heck is Strife? Who cares about Strife? A couple people do. There are a lot of people who care about Odin, man, myself included, and that's why I'm so disappointed. Like I said, he's really fun in Realm of Legends when you don't have to worry about baiting out specials, when you can take a lot of blocked hits, when the attack damage isn't too high, when the health pools are perfectly proportionate to where the special 2 damage likes to be, and you use him on the first fight and every other fight in Realm, then he's really fun. But aside from that, I'm unfortunately very disappointed. And I usually don't say that, man. I usually just, like, let it go, or I'll write in my community page and be like, Jubilee review, right? That's what I did. Super Scroll. Too disappointed to talk about it. I was just expecting a lot more from Odin. But it's fine, man. It is what it is. Maybe in 6 months they'll look at the data and buff him a little bit. That'd be cool. I'd be all for it. I really hope they do. But yeah, man, here's the thing. I want to stress enough. I think he's designed really well for the most part. The potencies just seem off to me. Like, take away the Odin sleep. Take it out. Get rid of it. Get rid of Odin sleep. Just get rid of it. Make Odin sleep something else. Make it so you can revive to full once per quest with a pre-fight. Because that matches Odin sleep a lot better than what's in the, you know, he goes into Odin sleep once per year to regenerate. You know, make those synergies stronger, all of them, not just the ones I showed you in this video. The ones with Heimdall and Hela, make them actually practical champions. And make the special 2 burst damage work in all content, not just Realm of Legends. But yeah, he's really fun against Winter Soldier, man. But that's going to be it for this video. Like I said, I'm a little disappointed, but it is what it is. Odin's fun. He's cool. Got some more Odin Synergy videos coming out. So hit the subscribe button if you want to see those. Drop your boy a like if you enjoyed me talking badly about a new champion for a change. First time I've done that in a while. And yeah, I'll be seeing you around, guys.